Alright. Wait a sec. Gotta take care of. Gotta log in. Oh no, I don't want anyone to see my password and know how many digits it is. Then it would be terribly, terribly insecure. Okay, there we go. What the? Everything's white. One sec. I'll fix. Right. I know what happened. I logged in through the wrong... Okay. Because I was supposed to be using Firefox when playing this game, because that's what I put the extension on. Okay, here we go. Doot. Yes, this is what it should look like. Okay. Alright. Sorry about that. I mean, I'm perfect in every way, and this was all totally planned. Yeah, totally. There we go. I don't make mistakes. Not I. Okay. So, well, I had a bunch of messages up a moment ago, but they're gone now. Well, let's see. So, I have all of these different buffs that appeared. I went ahead and took care of the email thing. We'll talk about that in a sec. So I've got Ode to Booze. It says, booze tastes even more delicious. Having this song stuck in your head makes you feel like you enjoy drinking more than most people do. Alcoholic beverages will give you marginally more adventures. We've got Fat Leon's Fat Loot lyric, which makes it more likely to find items on the corpses of your enemies. We've got Carol of the Thrills, +3 stats per fight. We've got the Polka of Plenty. Monsters you slay will drop more meat, 50%. And plus 100% spell damage. Holy crap. That's the spell for me. Yeah, there is. When I went into the cave with the bats, it was pitch black. It might mean that certain areas I'll have to open it up on, well, I mean, I guess I just open it up on my other browser and just go in. Alright. Let's see what we got here now. Whoa, so many things. Okay, so I got a telegram from Lady Spooky Raven. Dear Hadriex, we found this telegram at the bottom of an old bin of mail. It's addressed to you, but dated 15 years before you were born. Oracles. Anyway, it freaked us out, so now we're getting rid of it by delivering it to you. Respectfully, the Postman of Loathing. Hey, Hadriex, this package contains enough consumables to keep you running for a while. Okay, from Clubby Club Clubber, I've got exactly 3 shaped box, a leprechaun hatchling, okay, and, from Tutorial, a tutorial care package. Why, thank you, but I don't want hugs and kisses from you. That's okay. Not on the first or second date, Tootie. Alright. So, let's see. Alright, so let's just roll along for a second here. By the way, I sold off most of my junk. Wasn't sure if the tongs, they seemed like they might be a tool I could use for something. But anyway, okay. This care package was given to you by Tutorial. He was even kind enough to wrap it in in plain brown paper, so that anybody who sees it is going to assume you ordered something naughty. What, are naughty things shipped in brown paper bags? Oh, okay. I wouldn't know why they wouldn't just come in any old box. Nest soup. It's where you just drop a bird nest into a bowl and boil it, huh? Wouldn't taste very good. But people eat all kinds of things. Alright, let's see. Solid asbestos box. A bowl of Lucky Charms. A pregnant mushroom. This mushroom has been fertilized with some fairy gravy. It's a fecund fungus. Hatches into baby gravy fairy. Okay. An unremarkable duffel bag, a van key, a clockwork maid. Gentlemen, we can rebuild her. We have the technology. There's a famous quote for you. We have the ability to build the kingdom's first or second mechanical maid. We can make her better than she was before. Bigger, stronger, faster. Yes, but it'd cost $20,000. 3 grim fairy tales. A spleen item? Wait, what? This is a fairy tale from the Quill of the Grimm Brothers. Since it hasn't been filtered through Grimstone, it's probably going to be pretty dark and unsettling. Toxicity 4. You eat them. Why would you eat Grimm's fairy tales? Yeah, I am. I started just yesterday. Alright, let me see. So, let's try this. If your feelings for someone are stronger than 1 or 2, this box is a way to let them know how you feel. And, you know, by what you put in the box, just saying the empty box would be pretty chintzy. 1 or 2? As in going number 1 or going number 2? That's a really weird thing to say. Let's see what we got here. Paint vulgar pictures. 7 these charming flans, and 7 milks of magnesium. Type potion. Effect got milk for 10 adventures. Oh, that old advertising campaign. They used to have posters and commercials. This beverage is designed to amplify the quality of food by causing it to burn more rapidly in your stomach, thus releasing more calories. That's how digestion works, right? I'm pretty sure that's how digestion works. Sounds almost like something I'd say. You like food. Food tastes good. Okay, that's what that does. Whoa, this is an epic type food. Really? And this is an epic booze. The smith was a real man, and real men don't... Hello, and welcome to the live stream. How are you?
Help the noob. I need to pick the correct map, Hadriex. Which one is it? Perfect Mongoose? Bards, default, or...
Okay, hold on. I mean, there's several that I like, depending on what I'm in the mood for, but it depends on what civ you want to play. I actually am a real fan of the weird snaky map if you're playing an aquatic civ. But, do you want something that looks kind of like Earth?
I just want to go for their Earth map, the big one.
Oh wait, you want the actual world?
Yeah.
Are you serious? The big one? You know how long that is, right?
Would you recommend the smaller one, or should I just do an Earth-like one then?
I would recommend an Earth-like one, because you'll only have, Earth 2, because you'll only have like 6 or 7 civs to deal with. If you play on their map, that's under scenarios, not making maps. That's literally under scenarios. And the big one is gonna have all the civs. All of them. It's so big, and it's gonna have countless groups that aren't even civilizations, but are still running around the map anyway. Like, not even playable civs, but they're there anyway.
Alright, I better stick with something that's Earth-like then.
Yeah. The one that I like is called Earth 2. I think there's an equivalent somewhere in the Realism Invictus stuff. There's special generators that the developer insists that I should always play on because they're better, but I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what a lot of this is.
Okay, so you don't, because they
Yeah, I think
generator.
yeah, I think Perfect Mongoose is the special Realism Invictus ones, but just try to get Earth 2. That's the one you want. If you want something, it'll
There it is.
it's gonna look like Earth. I mean, literally, there's gonna be a Europe and Asia and Africa and an Americas, but they're gonna be the resource distribution and the exact shapes will vary. But you know, there'll be an Australia. You'll know, like, I know that there's going to be a continent over here, but I don't know what it's going to be shaped like or what's going to be on it, kind of deal. Anyway, I'm live streaming, so do you have any other questions?
Here. And so I guess we'll just have to see. Hopefully, I won't get screwed and stuck in like Antarctica.
That shouldn't happen, but you can find yourself in a desert. Actually, one of the few things that annoys me is if you play certain civs that are spec'd for, like, for example, being really good in the desert, all your units will have these bonuses in the desert. And you probably will find yourself with no deserts within 1,000 miles of your starting point. You'll be like, what, why? Why do I have these bonuses? These are relevant bonuses. So yeah, that can happen to you. But remember, there should be a reroll button. If at the very first turn, if you don't like what you see, you should be able to just push it. And yeah, so if it does dump you in the middle of a frozen wasteland, you can just be like, try again. All right.
Alrighty. Well, many thanks, and best of luck with you.
Bye.
Bye.
It should come as no surprise that people ask me gaming questions. I can be the go-to guy. It's Civ 4 with the Realism Invictus mod. Okay. They drink their beer a pitcher at a time, and they never ever stop swearing. Right. Okay. Yeah, but it's Civ 4. He was doing Civ 5, but he went back to 4. Wow, the rollover didn't recover my MP. I can fix that. Hold on a second. I have a skill for that. I have... Well, first we'll cast this, just because I might as well. Right, okay, and then we'll just cast Simmer, try to remind myself what all the effects do. Anyway, Simmer was the one that restores MP. So we've got 2 new pets. The Leprechaun Hatchling. We'll put that in our pet thing. What does he do? I'm gonna name you... No, this is a character you've never heard of, because it's one of my characters for something I've never published, so bleh. But I actually have a leprechaun in one of my things. Okay, take this one with me. Then I'm going to go over here. I'm going to put this in. I don't know what this does, but I'll just leave it alone. Van key. Key to some burnouts, undoubtedly awful van. Let's try the duffel bag. Is it full of 8 heads? Oh, I'm disappointed. It's just full of plain old beer. Open sauce. It's a condiment packet that was manufactured with no way to seal it, so anyone can add their own ingredients to it, resulting in the best possible sauce. This guy apparently decided he needed a whole lot of vodka. That's a terrible idea. Everything about that is terrible. What do I do with this maid? I'm afraid to push use on some of these things. I don't want them to be used up when I don't know what they do. At a certain point, sunglasses are so broken that they don't count as sunglasses anymore. This pair is very close to that point. Effect almost cool for 15 adventures, plus 5 moxie. Okay, and then we have all of this stuff down here. Unfinished business. Cannot leave mortal realm. Necklace in library desk. Gift from husband. Key lost. Billiards room? That key also lost. Ha ha, so forgetful. Drawer in kitchen, perhaps. You may enter. Cordially, Lady Spooky Raven. The haunted kitchen. The haunted conservatory. Spooky Raven Manor. Right. We were already in the pantry, so now I can go into the kitchen. Alright. One sec. Yes, what are you making a pest of yourself for? Oh no, nobody's home and you're lonely. Yes? What is it, pest? Hmm? Yeah, I'm giving you attention. What do you want? Nothing but interruptions today. I'm gonna take her outside for a couple of minutes and make sure she's got food and water. Something bother you? What, did somebody fall down the well too? Alright, alright. Normally this time of year it's 20 to 40 below, but somehow it's so absurdly warm this year, I can just walk outside without even putting a coat on. Stand around for a bit. It's no big deal. Okay. Well, I mean, she started making a ton of noise when she heard me say outside and dog. And apparently it was a trick, because she didn't need to do anything. She just didn't. She's got food, she's got water, she's got everything, so I don't know. It was a trick. Okay, so let's go ahead and go into the haunted kitchen. A kitchen drawer, they said. You're fighting a demonic icebox. I think she's just lonely. I think she's fussy because she's lonely. And everyone is out of the house right now. Hey. The deal is you know Pastor me, okay? Here. Alright. Don't let me catch you molesting my food there. Don't even look at it. Yeah, you. Alright. This is an ordinary garden variety icebox. Wait a second. Who keeps iceboxes in a garden? What? That differs from other ordinary garden variety iceboxes, seriously though, in one important way. This one seems to have developed some sort of infernal portal inside of it, causing it to do all manner of evil and malevolent things. It gets the jump on you. The freezer opens, and a frozen turkey hits you in the face. This is worse than the time you worked at a jet engine. Holy crap! It dealt 10 damage to me, and that's not cold damage, that's crushing the face damage. Oh, I think I've entered the wrong place. Holy crap, what am I going to do to this thing? I could heal myself, I could blast it with a curse. Let me just try to hit it with this. Holy crap, I do so much damage right now. I have too many buffs. Okay. So, I just destroyed a refrigerator under a steaming pile of Worcestershire sauce. Okay. You managed to dig through a single drawer looking for the key, but the garbage disposal turns itself on, releasing a terrible smell. It drives you back out into the hallway. To add insult to injury, you didn't find a key, just a rusty butter knife. Well, I should have also gotten a frozen turkey. That's actually a really good level up. But, man, that gave me a drubbing. Let me use these sunglasses. I'm now almost cool on top of everything else. What else can I do? Glittering eyelashes for 3 adventures. Milk of magnesium. Okay, right. Ginger snaps. Nothing that just heals me ever, huh? Well... The bunny must have not been much of a drinker because it's pristine and healthy looking. Can I cast a healing spell out of combat? Doesn't seem that I can cast a spell out of combat. Alright. Well, okay then. I guess we're going to go back into the haunted kitchen and see what happens this time. A scullery maid! This maid's job is to wash dishes, and it looks like she's been at it for quite a long time. Talk about dishpan hands. Wow! On the plus side, though, she's gleamingly white and with a lemon-fresh scent. We're going to try our healing spell. It didn't get a turn. Wait, is that a free action? Can I just heal? Just incinerates again. I managed to dig through a single drawer looking for a key, but the garbage disposal... Again? What does he do? He just winks at me. What does he do? Alright, well, adventure again. You step into the kitchen, keeping your eyes metaphorically peeled for flying potato peelers that will peel them for you literally. Now that's a horrifying image. You've only gone a few steps towards the icebox, though, before a bell begins to toll the hour. It must be a huge bell, and you can't imagine where in the manor it might be hidden, but as reverberations shake the dust and cobwebs off the wall and rattle the pots and pans. Come on. It rings 12 times, then decides to put it in overtime and gives forth one last sonorous booming toll. As it strikes 13, the lights go out in the kitchen, leaving you in almost total darkness, surrounded by ghosts and butchery implements. Ooh boy. Well, our options are refuse to take the heat, light a candle, or open the icebox. I'm apparently heading towards the icebox, but really should light a candle first. That would be the smart thing. Okay, I'll do that. Let's just open the icebox in the dark. You feel your way to the icebox and open it, hoping to see a light inside to get out of the kitchen without stumbling headfirst into a pot rack. When you open the door, though, instead of a brilliantly lit demonic portal to hell you were expecting, there's just a bunch of old food lit by a tiny, weak light that barely illuminates the fridge. That's plenty. You decide to just stand still and wait for the lights to come back on, which they eventually do. Okay, then. Well, let's see. Let's go ahead and see what our pets do. What do you do, Suki? Yeah, you. What do you do? You make noises. That's what you do. Okay, let's see. So, what does this do? Okay. A sucker for a good meal. This blood's for you, man. Damages enemies to restore your MP. Gives you more stats after combat. Mushroom with wings. Monsters can be generous, so dance, magic, dance. Oh, David Bowie. Increases item drops. Oh. Cause enemies to drop more meat. Oh dear, I want to equip both the mushroom and the leprechaun at the same time. Can I dual wield familiars? Oh well. I'll stick to the meatkins right now because I think I want to buy more expensive gear. Okay. The freezer opens with a creaking sound and a barrage of ice cubes shoot you. Thinking quickly, you crawl into a nearby stove. The heat melts the ice cubes before they can do any damage. Yes, but I'm in a hot stove that can melt ice out of the air. I should be dying. You don't find a key, just a two-headed quarter. Hey! Now I can cheat at coin flipping. That's what those are for, right? Except I don't actually have a two-headed quarter here. I know what you're thinking. Zombie chef, eh? I bet he only knows how to cook brains. Oh, I wouldn't say that. That would be prejudicial to say. No. But I do worry that his ear or nose might fall off into the souffle he's making. Well, Mr. or Mrs. Smarty Pants, I'll have you know that this particular zombie chef was awarded Diplôme de Cuisine from Le Cordon Bleu Academy of Loathing. And he is a master of all manner of gourmet delicacies. The fact that everything he serves is brains is a complete coincidence. Okay. I blast him. Yeah. No key. Well, alright. Cooking sherry. Oh, paper towelgeist. I feel like I'm in Earthbound. For some reason, all of a sudden... I also am reminded of an old Happy Slip video. Double the paper towels, double the savings! This is a roll of paper towels that appears to be animated by a malevolent spirit. It's durable, absorbent, and it's coming at you. Well, crap, it could absorb my sauce. I'll have to beat it the old-fashioned way. Crap. I'll have to blast it really hard. Okay, we won. A cardboard katana? Who puts a used Band-Aid in a drawer? That is gross. Crap. Alright, I have to go back, slink away to the campground. Alright, there we go. Alright, let me see. What? Let me guess. Now you want out. Alright, I'm not letting you back in though, no matter how much noise you make. I have a live stream going, and you are a pest. It's not even my dog. I don't know when your master will be back. Go pester someone else. Alright, let's see. Blast. You're fighting a possessed silverware drawer. This is a silverware drawer that appears to have developed both free will and malice towards adventurers. Clouds of cutlery whirl menacingly above it as you approach. Bonk. An antique packet of ketchup. Alright, fine. Oh, ow. Shoop. Yeah, it doesn't cost me a turn to heal. That's amazing. Alright, fingernail clippers. How many drawers does this kitchen have? A burnt out antique light bulb. In a moment, I won't be almost cool anymore. Just a pile of mouse bones. Hey, dice. Those are always good. Another used Band-Aid. Haven't acquired any kind of boss that takes a long, drawn-out fight yet. These are going to last a long, long, long time, some of these. Alright. Adventure again, I say. A coupon for a kind of hair pomade they haven't made in 25 years. Leftovers of indeterminate origin, that is what you would find in a freezer. Oh, do they? Is it actually counting a certain amount of turns off and not just random? It's a better way to do things, honestly, when you're designing a game. You don't want that player. You know, if a game is played by 100,000 people, even the odds of something that's 100,000 to 1 will occur to one of them instantly. And yeah, then there'll be the guy who doesn't complete a quest for 6 years because it just keeps randomly rolling over and over again, the you lose button. So, you know. We are gaining stats fast here, though. Ooh. Oh. Darn it, not hard enough, huh? Alright, we're gonna have to... Oh, I got it! The billiards room's key! It's in the last drawer you check. Isn't it always the way? Because who would keep looking after you find it? Sheesh. Yes, there's a Dilbert comic. I'm disappointed. It's always the solution is always the last thing that you try. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I need to first use my skills. So sauce contemplation and simmer. Let's recover MP again. With all the spoilers on. Based on my resistances? What? Oh, okay. There it is, Spooky Raven Manor. So we can try the billiards room now. Okay. I'm sure we're fine. No, we're not. If it hadn't got the drop on me, I was gonna heal, you know. Alright. Maybe I should consider spending some meat. Maybe it's time to consider. Let's see. This cardboard katana actually looks really good. Katana made of cardboard. Well, it's actually just a cardboard tube from inside a giant roll of paper towels, but you're pretending it's a katana. Be useful for when you're wrapping a t-shirt around your head and pretending you're a ninja. No, ninjas don't use katanas. Oh, well. Dish rag. The dish rag is comparable, but I think no, almost as good. Rolled up dish rag soaked in 100-year-old dishwater. You almost feel guilty about hitting anything with it. Almost. Ugh, stench damage. Okay. So I've got a 20 and a 25. So I have up to 1,000 to burn. An automatic catapult, of course. I don't know, I could just go for a full-on football helmet. That's actually really good. Look at this thing. Hey, I know what you're saying. I say, old chap, but one simply does not wear a helmet to play a spot of football. This is a helmet for that variation of football that involves men in 30 pounds of pads trying to move a ball like a Meligree pill in a short 20-second burst of action punctuated by 3 minutes of figuring out what just happened. It's great stuff! Anyway, this helmet should adequately protect your face and head from anything except looking like a dork. Uh-oh. I've made a mistake. Moxie required 60. Oh, I've made an error. Oh, I've made a huge error. I spent all my money on that. Whoops! The game caught me not paying attention. Oh, hey, look at this. Cobnob's map. By neutralizing the Goblin King. I was messing around near that. As far as I determined that there's a secret entrance that allows access to the inside of the knob. Goblin Knob just makes me think of Earthworld. You need to figure out how to decipher the symbols on it. I already found a thing. So, I've already got actually the answer to this, I think. Because I stole the code off of a sleeping guard. Anyway, cool. But I'm messing around in the haunted billiard room. A Pooltergeist. Oh, it's pool balls. Oh. This is a vaguely humanoid figure made out of a cloud of spooky levitating pool balls. I spent a few seconds trying to figure out the best place to kick it, but to no avail. It hovers towards you, eerily kicking and clacking. Well, first you need to take a white pool ball and a pool stick, and you need to knock it into them. I'm just going to hit you with sauce. Okay, strongness and mysteriousness. Oh, jeez, they hit like a truck. They hit like a truck. Why did I end up with Elemental Sauce Sphere? I don't remember casting that. I don't remember buying that. Did I buy that skill? You're fighting a chalk dust wraith. As you approach the tables of the haunted billiard room, you're abruptly stopped by the sight of what appears to be a bluish-white cloud of pure malevolence. Drifts towards you, ready to dry you up and blow you away. You have horrible problems in your world. You know that? You have problems that other kingdoms do not share. A handful of hand chalk, but isn't it covered in hot salsa? Oh well, whatever. Ow. Ow, ow. Okay. Blast him. Wizardliness, fortitude, and schmarm. Holy crap! I have to use my healing like every single fight. It's alright though. My MP seems to be bottomless. Holy crap. They are just giving me a pummeling here. But I'm gaining so many stat points. I wonder if I can get all the different pool balls and get a whole pool set. Okay, cool. You walk in the haunted billiard room, look around, and you see what you'd expect. A cobweb-covered pool table, a few cobweb-covered bar stools, and a cobweb-covered rack of pool cues. Okay, I probably should equip this weapon and hit the thing with that. This I should probably use. Even if my cardboard katana's better. This is something that seems appropriate to this area. No, give me one of those pool balls. Yeah, you. It hits you on either side of the head with a pair of 4 balls. You drop your pool cue on your groin. How do you manage to do that? How do you even manage to do that? 2 damage. It slings 3 balls at you, but you quickly catch them, juggle them for a while, and throw them back. This is an interesting fight. If you were more muscular, you'd be able to do some real damage against an opponent this strong. Oh, well. It's fine. We'll win eventually. We'll just have to slowly tank our way through this. Holy crap, how tough are you? I might run out of MP. I want to kill this thing with a pool cue. Okay, there we go. It didn't drop anything special. Okay, never mind. Nothing special. It seemed like it would, didn't it? Turn on the action bar. Oh, I don't know. He hasn't contacted me in forever, and last time I checked, I mean, it's been a while, but last time I checked, he hadn't put out hardly any videos in an age. I mean, I really liked his reviews. I don't know what happened. Maybe he just talked about all the games he wanted to talk about or something. So, yeah, I don't know what became of him. I really did like his stuff. I mean, he had good stuff. Alright, let's see. Action bar. Action bar. Let's see. Was it in here? What is all this? Okay, that's not it. No. No, I think I'm in the wrong thing. This must be what I was looking for. Oh my gosh, go away. Okay, must have been over here. Look, just go away. I'm busy. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Several of the games he talked about are very high on my to-do list because I'm like, holy crap, that sounds amazing. I originally found him, like, all his stuff was in Swedish at the time. And I'm like, I was really interested in Dark Sun, and there's what looked like a really good review of it, and I couldn't understand a word of it. And I think what happened was it turned out that he had been a subscriber of mine. I think because of my Darklands review. I don't even remember how exactly we met. I know that I had been looking at his videos and going, oh man, I wish I could understand these. Okay, let's see. So we're looking for a action bar. So somewhere in here. Control F. Action. Well, it's not here. I wouldn't expect it to be under inventory. Combat, perhaps? Is that it? Is that what I was looking for? Let's hope that's what I was looking for. Oh, here we go. What's all this? What is all this? There, okay, I see how this works. Okay. Okay. Where's heal? Where's my healing spell? No, really, where's the healing spell? Okay. All right. I want to heal. How do I heal? Oh, I ran out of mana. Oh, that'd do it. Well, shit, I'm dead then. Alright, we gotta go back here. We gotta rest. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to get our skills on. Simmer's the really important one. Oh, if something hits me for 9, I'll just die. Okay. There. Heal. Critical heal! Okay. Adventure again. Blast. Adventure again. 9 mysterious. Oh, what's this? A shark's chum. As you walk into the billiard room, you see an angry-looking specter drifting around the table. It spots you and begins stalking towards you. Sharked! Hustled! Cheated! Sounds like someone's a sore loser. The ghost howls with rage and rushes at you. Looks like this is your cue, if you've got the balls. This is an angry, tormented spirit of a pool player who's lost his stake to a shark and, died somehow, I guess? Anyway, he's pretty upset about the whole deal, which is perfectly natural, really, but when you start taking it out on random passerbys, well, that's just dirty pool. Heal. Blast. Cube of billiard chalk. Bzzzt. Yes, my salsa blasts make electric noises. Why not? What's this? While searching the haunted billiards room, you find a table. This in and of itself isn't surprising. There's 2 pool tables in the room, and it's very difficult to miss. The surprising part is a ghost who's materialized next to one of them. He's dressed in spats and sleeve garters, and all the clothes in between are slick, high-class fashion. Or at least were some hundreds of years ago. He notices you looking at him and gives you a sly grin, then gestures towards a rack of pool cues, as if to challenge you to a game. You ready your cue, then notice that his cue is the ghost of a very expensive-looking 2-part mahogany and ivory job. You suddenly recall one of the very few bits of fatherly wisdom your dad ever gave you. Never shoot pool against someone who brought their own cue. Sensing your hesitation, the ghost grins and places a large, ornate brass key, a real one, not the ghost of one, on the edge of the pool table. I don't know, my stats are pretty good. I'm gonna lose. Let's try it. Oh well, at least you got some practice. +1 pool skill. Oh great, there's a pool skill stat. Oh dear. You put a little swagger into your step as you approach the table and break. With a mighty crack, the balls scatter about the table, and you manage to pocket not only the cue ball, but also the 8 ball. Oh, you made a mistake. Beat that, you challenge the ghost, who stares at you in blank disbelief for a full 15 seconds before picking up the brass key and disappearing. What's his problem? That apparently you don't know the rules to pool. Ooh, ow. Fix. Blast. Again. Fix. Blast. Again. Blast. Again. I'm getting the jump on them much more often now than I was. New record! Your game improves. I see. Well, we'll just have to keep practicing. There's only 2 types of enemies in here. We'll just keep practicing. Ow, 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 crap. I let myself get hit once without healing. I guess that's the downfall of being a wizard. It costs me, well, 2 adventures, really. Oh, okay. Alright. I was figuring it would be best to wait until the end to drink, but okay, let's try. I've got this epic booze in here somewhere. Oh my gosh, I've got so many kinds now. Holy crap. We're a freaking bar. You can't drink the sauce. Oh dear. Monkey wrench, mad train wine. Anyway, this is what the epic one was. Yes, yes. Okay. Wow, 10 strongness. You spend 3 to 4 minutes simultaneously belching and cursing. You drank that all in one gulp. Yeesh. Okay, then. How drunk am I to get? I just lost the effect ode to booze. Well, no, I didn't. It's still right there. It's still just fine. Look at it. It's fine. Wow. The sheer volume I'm getting out of this is crazy. But isn't getting more and more drunk gonna have negative effects on me? The sheer rate at which I'm gaining muscle is insane. The Bat Cave? I always get pushed out of the Bat Cave by a stink every time I go there. I need to find an anti-stink. Okay, and one more. Alright, that's our limit. Yeesh, I gained so many adventures. Alright, let's see. I also have this. Wow, you get stronger by eating desserts. Okay. If that's where strength comes from. Muscle boundness. Strengthliness. Okay, wow. I have a lot of adventures now. I think I'm gonna stop eating here. You can drink one more. I don't know if I should risk this. Alright, there. 199. And our strength is up. Back to the billiard room now that we're drunk and full of delicious food. Bzzzt. Okay, we've got a 1 ball now. We're slowly collecting them. Hold on, I need to go to my skills. Simmer. Suppose I can contemplate sauce too. Alright. Oh, right, the milk! Ah, I forgot about the milk. I forgot all about it. Renkin gains a pound. Man, things here hit so hard despite all my newfound muscliness and burliness and so on-ness. Oh well, at least you got some practice. There's like 11 balls on the table and three cue balls. He's shrugging. Line up your shot anyway. Choose the cue ball on the left. Somebody totally missed it, and the ghost proceeds to run the table and win the game handily. Is it because I'm drunk? It's because I'm highly inebriated, aren't I? Can't even see how many balls are on the table. Oh well, at least we get some practice. Ow. I wonder how high I have to make this pool skill stat. Most of my short-term buffs have gone away now. I even mentioned the encryption key. Your current pool skill is 7. Well, that's good to know. You mill about the haunted billiard room for a while. Oh yeah, I still have to see the light go out in the kitchen a couple more times. Idly rolling balls into the pockets of one of the tables and listening to them thunk their way through the ball return. And looking up at the rows of snarling taxidermy heads that line the walls. Man, why would anyone want those angry-looking heads staring at them while they play pool? What could be less relaxing than that? Suddenly there's a flash of lightning, and the room, the entire house, is plunged into darkness. After a moment, lightning flashes again, briefly illuminating the stuffed heads, all of which appear to be looking right at you as a grandfather clock somewhere tolls out 13 o'clock. 13 again. Didn't that happen in the kitchen? We'll find a light. You seem to remember there's a short candelabra on a shelf next to the spare cubes of pool chalk. You managed to locate it with a minimum of flailing and knocking pool cues out of the rack. After lighting the candles and putting back the cues, you're left looking at the mounted animal heads in the flickering candlelight, which makes them look even more alive and angry than they did before. It keeps asking me if I want to leave. You set the candelabra on the edge of the pool tables, turning it so the wax won't drip on the felt. You may be a psychotic kleptomaniac, but you aren't a heathen. And look around the room. Usually you're too distracted by poltergeists and so on to pay much attention to this place, and it's weirdly quiet now. Almost too quiet. Just messing with you. What does too quiet even mean anyway? It's when things get loud that you have problems. The game keeps pointing out the taxidermy and how creepy it is. Let's stick our hand in its mouth, in the random mouths. The gross animal heads leer back at you as you walk around the room, looking up at them. If you guessed that there would be something weird about them, you're half right. Specifically, about half of them are normal things to find mounted as taxidermy heads. A stag, a wolf, a bear, and so on. And then there's a couple house cats, a pig, a duck, a frog. You probably never thought to describe the facial features of a duck as leering. Well, maybe it's just the candlelight. But this is one duck that you wouldn't introduce to your sister. Before you finish inspecting the heads, the lights of the house flicker back to life, so you shrug and return to your previous business. Whatever that was. My MP is running down again. That's okay. I just have to keep one eye on it. I can't believe how many stat points I'm gaining. Oh, I have a ton of items dropped by my enemies. We'll be going to look at those in a second. I'm wondering if I've got a full set of those yet. Okay, we're up to 7. So I need to cast Simmer again. If you briefly consider adopting Freezerburn as your superhero name. It's a pretty good superhero name. Except for the fact that it's terrible, but, you know, other than that. Still got these grim fairy tales that are toxic. Alright, let's see. What else we got? Still a long way from being able to put this helmet on. I never realized that football players had so much moxie. This is the one ball. Its yellowness speaks to your inner coward and will help you be more paranoid at fighting. It also reminds you of half a bee. This is a 5 ball. A blaze orange sphere. If you were going hunting and you were a juggler, this would be a good thing for keeping you both safe and entertained. Since you're neither of these things, you're just gonna have to use it to add a little extra oomph to your hot spells. Sure, why not? Didn't I get an 8 ball? This is a 7 ball, a sphere of deep maroon. Not quite the color of purple, but the color of money, providing you live somewhere that uses maroon money. Okay. What else we got? What else we got? Got a dried face. Got all this handfuls of chalk. Never fumble. Weapon damage +3. Pool skill +3. Huh. Pool shooting, not like skeet shooting, though it probably wouldn't hurt with that either. Alright then. There's the 8-ball. The 8-ball, not like the magic ones you're used to, just a regular old 8-ball. The kind you'd have to have stood 77 feet tall. Kind that you'd have if you stood 77 feet tall. Nope, don't know that one. It's, if you'd rather it be an infinity ball, rotate it 90 degrees. Ah, the tick. That was a great episode. And a rather unexpected obscure reference. I love the tick. His cartoon was genius. Never saw the live action attempt. Can't even imagine trying to live action the tick. Doesn't make sense to me. Lean over the table, preparing to break. Lean a bit more. And gee, this feels nice and soft on your face. When you wake up, the ghost is left. You slept through your pool game? You're not taking this seriously, are you? Yeah, I do need to go back to the trainer and, check at skills. When I get some more meat, I'll do it. I've actually been getting little meat in this place. For some reason, ghosts and pool monsters don't drop meat, even when you've got a leprechaun. I should have probably switched off to the one that makes me drop more items, but I'm pretty sure I have to be... I have to be getting pretty close to good enough. I'm betting on 15. I thought 10 would have done it, honestly. But that's okay. We'll just get a little bit more practice. Another 8-ball. Neat. Alright. Use multiple? But why would I want to use multiple? Does that increase the length? It does. Oh, well. In that case, I'm going to use 29 of them. Okay, there you go. Our hands will be chalky for some time to come. One sec, I need to activate simmering again. Okay, here we go. God, everything just keeps getting the jump on me and wrecking my day. Actually, it doesn't make any difference at all to me. Okay. Oh, there we go. 14. What a weird number. Lean over the table, cue in hand, and aim for the break. With a good solid crack, the balls skid around the table like panicked rats, 2 of them escaping into their holes. You knock in a third and a fourth. You can't get a decent shot at the fifth, so you satisfy yourself by parking the cue ball somewhere inconvenient for your opponent. The ghost grimaces, then tries to cover with a carefree shrug. He just barely manages to make his shot, but it's a close call, and the relief on his face makes it plain that you've already thrown him off his stride. He sinks 3 more, and then misses. With the table now opened up nicely, your next 3 balls thunk into the pockets with the rhythm and precision of clockwork. And you gild the lily by unnecessarily banking the cue ball off the 3 rails before sinking the 8 and winning the game. With a howl of frustration, the ghost attempts to break his pool cue over his knee. The one with the ivory and on stuff on it? That's horrible. When they just pass through each other, he becomes even more frustrated and vanishes to find somewhere that he can really lose his cool without anyone seeing it. You pick up the brass key he left behind with a smug grin of your own. All right, we got ourselves our library key. Excellent. Now, before I go adventuring into another area... Oops. Excuse me. No. I don't want the haunted conservatory. Where the heck is a haunted conservatory? How did I even find that? This is a library. This is a billiard room. This is a kitchen. This is a pantry. How in the world did I get into a... You're fighting a skeletal hamster? There are rooms outside the box. Oh. Are there any more? No, just a conservatory. Well, now. Isn't that interesting? So I just wanted to see what happens when the light goes out in the kitchen. Okay, so last time I opened the ice box, we can light a candle or refuse to take the heat. You saw some candles on the counter when you came in. You managed to feel your way over to them and grab one. Now all I need is a match. I've got a match, a voice whispers in your ear. You're too terrified to move. Your face in my butt! Ha 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 ha! Oh, great. It's a Witzergeist. One of those joke-telling ghosts. You groan as it regales you with bad pun after bad pun. Until the lights come on and you can finally leave. Okay, so we've got one more. There's only one more thing here. Come on. This kitchen's nothing to me now. Nothing. You're all too weak. You're wasting my adventures. Come on, give me the thing. Lights go out. Because it might give me clues as to what's going to happen to me in the next area. I can't see as well at night, you say? Well, yeah. It's a problem of it. Like I said, I can always jump over to the other browser and put the lights on to look around and see if there's anything I'm missing. The lights just refuse. Come on. Dire fudgesicles are nice, though. Oh, I see. Okay. There. And there. I was trying, there was another place, I think the Slug Lord thing, someplace else chased me out because it was stinky. I can't remember. I thought it was the Slug Lord. Something. Didn't he come out of a cesspool or something? No, it was a, or an ass hat. No, I don't want to wear a butt on my head. That's just gross and weird. Ah, finally! Okay. There's no way you're staying in the spooky kitchen in the pitch blackness. Oh. And I want to explore the conservatory a little. Skeletal cat. Why are there skeletons in the conservatory? The rear section of the conservatory appears to have been fenced off as a cemetery for the pets of the spooky raven family. That's kind of cute, at least until you notice that many of the graves are open, and that there's a cat skeleton crouched on one of the gravestones growling at you menacingly. That's not quite as cute. Huh. Renkin gained a pound. Once again, no animals. Confused goth music student. This was a goth kid who thought the haunted conservatory sounded like a cool place to learn how to play depressing music on a synthesizer. Well, he should have learned how to play an accordion. He was wrong, and now he's angry because his mom won't be there to pick him up for hours, and he'll probably end up having to... Pest. Bzzzt. Yeah, I know. She's being a total pest today. What do you need? You want attention, and you don't like the fact that I'm paying attention to my stream. But it's too bad. You're gonna steal my chair now, huh? You're an absolute pest today. You know that? You are. Ow. You're in no way contributing to my stream. Normally, I don't let people in here unless they're helping out. Yeah? Tell you what, why don't you just go to sleep, huh? Here. There. That's what I'm going to do to you. That's right. All right. All right. I don't even know what bolognese sauce is. I guess I'm not up on my sauces. Is it made out of bologna? Hey, how's it going, Noah? Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while, have I? I know, I'm just mucking around in a haunted concert. Oh, they had a monkey! I look around you warily, but everything is quiet and still until a skeletal monkey drops onto your head with a screech. What the hell? Who keeps monkeys as a pet? Did sound like it literally got the jump on me. Oh no. Undead monkeys were great in Pirates of the Caribbean. Psst. Hey you. Who's there? Me, the plant. Feed me. Forget it, I don't talk to plants. Go photosynthesize or something. The plant splits open, revealing a grinny, toothy maw. Screw this winty batter, it says, lunging at you. It lunges to bite you, but forgets it's still rooted to the ground. Stupid plant. Well, at least it's not a cat. At least it's not a cat plant. Strolling through the spooky Raven Manor's conservatory, you're somewhat surprised to find a dense meat stack lying on the ground. You're even more surprised when, as you go to pick it up, it turns out to be a dense meat stack-shaped flower on some kind of plant. and then the plant whips its tendrils around your neck. Well, that's got to be the most surprising thing of all. Oh, hey, a meat stack is an item, not meat, meat stack. That's interesting. We'll have to look at that. A giant skeletal hamster. So I don't think there's any special events here because none have triggered yet. We'll give it a couple more. Okay. Well, I guess it's time to go to the library. But first, what is a meat stack? It's a stack of highly compressed meat. Meat smithing, meat pasting, sell price. Alright, fine, whatever. I'll hold on to it for now. Come in useful later, I guess. Okay. Lots of stuff pointing towards the nearby plains, but is this going to kick my butt? I'm a little bit afraid of it. Why can't I just go through the window? Seems like it'd be easier. If a brick bat is a small fragment of a brick, does that mean that this thing is a small fragment of a book? Nope, not at all. In fact, it's a book that's been possessed by some sort of restless spirit, is now flying around the library, attacking anyone who happens by. Is it the Necronomicon? Oh well. Oh, I can craft them myself. Oh, okay. Well, we're figuring things out little by little. As you're wandering through the Spooky Raven library, you notice a shelf full of particularly interesting books. The Fall of the House of Spooky Raven. To Serve Man. Delicious Cocktails. Oh, that's probably a recipe book. Ancient and Forbidden Unspeakable Yoga. A Beginner's Guide. Read the dictionary. Yes, we should read the dictionary. But you only get up to abacus before you get bored. I have known people who, as children, actually read the dictionary. Not even because they were commanded to, just because. I had a project I did at one point when I was early to adulthood where I decided I was going to hand copy a dictionary, a small one, just to increase my vocabulary. No, I didn't get through the A's. I started. I never said I finished. I didn't get very far. This is a banshee employed by the ghosts of Spooky Raven Manor to act as a librarian. She's really frustrated, because if there's one thing banshees love to do, it's wail. And if there's one thing you can't do in the library, it's also wail. Well, I mean, you can. You'll just be thrown out. But since you're the librarian, who's gonna throw you out? At the library, you come across one of Lord Spooky Raven's writing desks. How did Lord Spooky Raven like his writing desk? He liked it just fine, thanks for asking. Some of the ancient, forbidden, unspeakable evil that he'd studied must have rubbed off on his desk, though, because it's moving, growling, and trying to bite you in a way that ordinary writing desks hardly ever do. Tries to crush you at a bookshelf, but you grab a nearby ladder and swing out of the way. Stylish. We have to cast our spells quietly. We're in a library. A disintegrated quill pen and an inkwell. No necklaces. Ow. Bah, this place isn't as horrifyingly deadly as I expected it to be. I can spam my way through here then. Still no necklaces. Ow. I'm gonna have to cast my simmering again. That's alright though. Okay. Man, I can't believe how many adventures I've been through. Still, these ridiculous buffs, they ain't going away. Somebody was quite good at getting them really stuck in my head. But 4 songs stuck in your head at once? I can't do that. That must have been a masterclass bard at work there. Wow, I actually beat it with a single ball. Wow. Oh, there we go. Snifter of thoroughly aged brandy. You have the dress and find what you're looking for. A moderately expensive necklace with a card attached. Reading, for my luscious Rebecca. You're pretty sure Lady Spooky Raven's name isn't Rebecca. Alright, great. Oh, hi there! Hi, how's it going? Found your necklace. Which you sent a message to me before I was born by 15 years about. Lady Spooky Raven must have somehow sensed that you found her necklace, because she seems to have materialized in the hallway. At the sight of it, her eyes light up with an even more unearthly glow than they had prior to lighting up. She takes the necklace and places it around her neck, at which point a ghostly copy of the necklace silently falls to the floor. This is not all you expected that to work. You look back up just in time to see her drift upwards through the ceiling. I guess you won't even get a thanks. She's able to take the physical necklace through the ceiling then? Oh well. Except it reminds you of an evil library. It maybe lets you escape from combat without spending an adventure. Oh, okay, cool. So, under equipment, I should have... Ah, there it is. Ghost of a necklace. So, what did we go through all this for? +8 sleazy damage. Oh, +8 to sleazy spells. I don't think I have any. Slight resistance to all elements. Thinking back on the life this necklace lived makes you simultaneously uncomfortable and glad you weren't involved in most of it. Whoa, whoa, there are stairs? Oh, wait a sec, wait a sec, wait a sec. Oh. You're not finished down there yet. The Lady Spooky Raven clears her ghost throat somewhere upstairs out of sight. You're not finished down there. Well, what do you want me to do down here? What would I need to do to be finished? Bah! Ugh, good dog, quit shuffling around. No. You're gonna go make a pest of yourself. Just lay down. There you go. I threw a blanket over myself and the dog, and she's just sitting in my lap. Okay. So we got stairs up. I did this, and this. We've got a conservatory. I didn't find anything out there. Alright, one sec. I'm going to open it up in another browser for a minute, and we're going to wander the game briefly in the light and see what there is to see. Is the game going to freak out if I have it open in 2 browsers at once? How's it going to resolve this terrible issue? Well, it doesn't seem to have noticed. So, you know, whatever. Okay. Oh my gosh, look at how much more there is to see in these areas. Look at it all. Wow, it looks like a completely different game. Okay, now I need to... So, nothing else that I can see to do here unless I want to wander around the conservatory for a bit, which I don't, so... Now, another place... The Bat Hole. Wow, this blockcast is just everywhere. Guano Junction, that's the thing that probably has the stink keep me out, but I could wander around the entryway... Bzzzt. Yeah, okay, that's fine. But I don't really want to. I think... Actually, we should do our quest over here. Okay. Oh, wow, Goblin Scimitar. So, I got this thing. Hold on. It's over. Let's hit it to recent items. Everything being light suddenly, it's making it really hard to, everything just looks different, and I'm having trouble now. That's probably stupid. I mean, everything's the same, right? And yet... This is a pile of bones from an animal skeleton. Most of them look like kind of smashed up. And whose fault is that, But there might be one or two good ones in there. Apparently they sell for meat. Maybe under miscellaneous? Give me a second. I know I have a thing. This one? With the map in one hand and the encryption key in the other, you do two things. The first is you decide to decode the map and figure out where the back entrance to Cobb's Knob is. The second is you find yourself wishing you had a third hand, so you could enjoy a tasty glass of ice-cold lemonade while you're doing the thing. Reading maps is hard work. You memorize the location of the door, then eat both the map and the encryption key for no particular reason. Really, it just seems like a cool spy thing to do. Usually, spies, we just burn things. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. What was I supposed to do here again? Assassinate their king? They've got laboratories. They've got a harem? Of course they do. Treasury. I should be interested in the treasury, but I'm most interested in the barracks for some reason. Probably because there might be good stuff in there. So, hold on. I'm going to reload. We're going to go back to dark mode, and we're going to see if I can see around this place. Okay. Ah, good. It looks fine. Okay, we're going to switch back to dark mode. To what I'm used to the game looking at like now. Okay. So, here we are. So, I want to go to the barracks first. Ooh, a goblin elite guard. You walk into Cobb Knob's barracks and encounter an elite guard getting ready for bed at the end of his shift. Lucky for you, you didn't catch him with his pants down. And also lucky for you, you did catch him with his helmet off. He stomps on your toes. This little piggy's gonna need traction. No fair. That's not fighting fair. Stomping on people's toes is not following the Queensberry rules. As you're stepping into the barracks, an elite guard is stepping out of it. Since his job is to protect the knob from outsiders, and you're pretty definitely an outsider, and his mother didn't raise any shirkers, he springs into action. He lunges towards your nearby weapon rack to grab a polearm, but you trip him before he can reach it. And then I fire hot teriyaki sauce at him. A swarm of knob lice. I'm just glad to be getting meat again, even if it's gross goblin meat. As you're carefully stepping between the filthy straw mattresses that line the walls of the barracks, trip over a footlocker and fall face first into one of them. You're not injured by the fall, but you manage to stir up a pretty angry swarm of lice. Ugh. Who here has seen the Lice Queen episode of Invader Zim? Ugh. Oh, hey. Okay, a forgotten footlocker. Well, loot it. Ooh, what's this? What is this? Let's see, I'm doing 6 to 11. I'm not going to give up a hand for an extra 1. When did I end up with an egg beater? I don't remember picking this up. It's like one of those things you never remember buying, but you find in your drawer, and you're like, where did this come from? You know what they say, you can beat your friends, and you can beat your eggs, but you can't beat your friends' eggs. Actually, I guess they don't say that. It's a good thing, because if they did, it wouldn't be true. Now that you've got this, there's no egg you can't beat. Okay. Oh, mail? Hold on. Mail time. Let's see. Ah. Oh, okay. Okay, that's why I didn't know where it came from. Okay. It just appeared. I was like, where did this come from? It just is. Okay. They try to bite you in the short hairs, but you already shaved those off. I did? Oh, I got the lab key. I should be wielding a spell damage weapon. Oh, is it? Ah. No, I didn't. Open. Oh, spell damage plus 7. I see it. Okay, actually, that is good. Yeah. That does make a lot of sense. Okay. Where was I? I was in Gobwin's Knob. So I've got a laboratory, which is one of the places I'm admittedly fairly curious about. Though there's also a treasury and a kitchen and all kinds of things. Dispensary. Menagerie. Why is the shaft down here? If there's a mine shaft, why would he connect to the... But to enter this for dispensary, a gruff voice calls out, password. Guards! To summon some guards who beat you up. Wow, okay. Crap, 22? This is a mad scientist. Not mad as in check out my mad skills. Mad as in I wonder if I can genetically engineer a creature that has nipples for eyes. He pokes you with a series of scientific implements, bearing out his hypothesis that they'll really, really hurt you. Wow, I need to heal. Easiest way to heal would probably be to go out to a pathetically easy fight and throw a meatball at it. Okay. Also, I should cast these. You are a pest. Okay. Holy crap! This is one of the most mad of the knob goblin mad scientist. He spent most of his life in a futile pursuit of a formula to turn lead into meat. but the most he could muster was turning cardboard into tofu, and nobody could tell the difference. After many failures, he devoted the remainder of his life to pursuit of combining chemicals and magical incantations to make smoke bubbles in pretty colors and beakers. And that's been a lot easier and more rewarding. He tosses a potion at you. It smells like lavender, but it dissolves your flesh like acid. Yeah, I'm just kind of wandering around finding and seeing things, mostly. Half-baked potion. I think what's going on is my attack power is ridiculous, but my hit points are not very ridiculous. So, you know, it's like, ow, and then one of the maddest of the mad scientists, he's madder than the Hatter. Well, madder than a regular Hatter, but slightly less mad than the Mad Hatter. He hits you with plastic tubes and pots and pans. Man, what kind of science uses all that stuff? You'd think, given the monocle, that he'd be doing the steampunk thing. And I win again. Stop jostling my elbow. Oh, hey, I've got the menagerie key. Well, let's check out the menagerie. Holy crap, this place is enormous! What? What is it? As you approach the source of the mysterious psst noise, you peek through a little barred window of the door. It's dark inside, but you can see the outline of a figure moving around in there. Hello? Finally a human. Can you help me out here? These crazy goblins are going to do some kind of insane experiment on me. I've seen some of the freaks they keep in the menagerie, and let me tell you, I'm not what you would call eager. He tried the door handle, but not unexpectedly, it locked tight. Well, what can I help you with? Well, says the prisoner, I'd like to at least know what they're planning. One of the scientists should have a file on me or something. Think he could get a hold of it? Oh, sure, I'll give it a shot. I was just beaten by a fruit golem. Well, I should come back there at a higher level. That place, it's just kind of ridiculous. Let's go someplace else. So, I need an anti-stink item. Let's see, what do I still have that I haven't looked at? To enter the septic tank, you're going to be assaulted by a horrible stench. Yep. Dr. Hobo's map. You follow the Hobo's map into the library, across the street, shady back alley, oil field. All right. Okay. I remember that one now. Well. Alright then. So, the main quest people want me to do that. Can't do it. I've got 2 places that need stink protection. Oh, wow, look at all this stuff that's over here now. Well, let's try the Temple of Literacy. As you enter the temple and approach the altar of literacy, you see a faint outline of a human figure standing in front of it. Hello! I'm the ghost of the English language! At this time, you're not allowed to enter chat. This feature is reserved for those who are members of the Order of the Literate. If you wish to gain access to chat, you must perform a series of tasks to prove that you can be trusted with the privileges of the responsibilities of the Order. First, you have to read the policies of loathing. Now type the following sentence in the text box below. Capitalization and punctuation count. Wow, you can't just do a check mark. You have to literally type that in. Then you must complete the following sentences. What is all this? Finally, you must answer the fiendishly difficult trivia question. What was the color of George Washington's favorite black horse? I didn't even know he had a black horse. Don't act like a jackass in chat. Fair rule. No. No. You're not going anywhere. You're going to stay right here in my lap. That's right. Posting line after line of random characters begging for meat and items. Oh, well, what is chat for then, if not for begging? Spamming the chat with advertisements for a store or clan. Trying to cyber with random strangers. Trying to cyber with anybody. Posting spoilers for in-game quests and puzzles. Posting links to pornographic material. Posting links to stupid web games. What if I wanted to link to Kingdom of Loathing? Oh no! I wouldn't be able to link to Kingdom of Loathing through this. Oh! Or all of my idle games. Posting links to pages that open up 300 browser windows. Yes, of course. You get paid for pop-up advertisements, so what you should do is you should put them, all of them, into one spot and then link people to that spot. It's genius! And so on. And so forth. Okay, yeah. Don't scam people. Do you even have to say that? I think we have laws against that. Don't buy or sell accounts for meat. Don't bother people. Oh, don't bother people. Oh, but bothering people is what messaging is all about. Don't advertise. Why not? That's like what my entire channel exists to do. I'm like, hey, check out these awesome games I've found. Let me tell you about them. Let me play them in front of you. Don't abuse multiple accounts. This is a tricky one. It's not against the rules to have more than one character per household or per computer, even per person. What is against the rules, however, is to have a bunch of extra characters that act as item or meat farmers for your main... Why? I mean, that's not really something that I do, but why is that against the rules? Why is that against the rules? That's a stupid rule. If somebody wants to play 5 accounts on your game, that's their business. That's them. That's their problem. Like, what? This is bullshit here. No, that's a bullshit rule. Don't make a character with a, yeah, alright, yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. Ah! You can't copy-paste. Wait. Ah! Screw typing. Okay, now. Let them have their unfair advantage. Is this game competitive? It doesn't look like a competitive game. And look, there's even a shop where you can pay real-world money to gain advantages, right? I haven't looked at it yet, but I assume it's there. It's always there. So, what? Unless you're a competitive... Like, if it were Smash Brothers or... you know, Halo or something, like, I'd understand, like, okay, yeah, no, you can't let people get an advantage. But in this, is it competitive? You're kidding me. This is a competitive game? Seriously? Okay, well, fine. Well, I mean, I guess. I mean, you could ban the farming scripts, but yeah, whatever. Alright, well, we'll go on. Oh my gosh, what is this? Grammar? When they get there. When they get there, they are going to put on their mittens. You are nuts if you think I'm going to polish your armor for free. What the hell would you ask me this for? Oh no, it turns out I don't know how to use words in sentences. Well, I guess I'm not allowed to chat. You've proven yourself literate, then go forth and avenge my death. Yay! Okay, let's see. So what next? The Hermitage? Items for trade. A sealed tooth, a chisel, petrified noodles, habanero pepper, banjo strings, hot buttered roll, wooden figure, ketchup, catsup, volleyball, 10-leaf clover. 3 in stock for today. I see a bunch of items arranged on a filthy carpet. Those stupid bureaucrats, always ruining everyone's fun with permits and forms. Hermit permit required. But what do I trade to trade for them? They're for trade, but whatever. Hugler Memorial Coliseum, the Dungeoneers Association, or a barrel. Let's try a barrel full of barrels. Whoa, what is this? Oh, tiny barrel mimic. These aren't taking away my actions. What's the cost? What am I paying for this? Turning the crank is what costs the adventure. I see now. I see. Okay. Alright. Let's try this one. Jarlsberg cheese, haiku dungeon, limerick dungeon, daily dungeon, a vending machine. Same for one, the daily dungeon is empty, but the door leading to the next room is closed. You hate closed doors. Most of the time, in your experience, they're not only closed, but also locked. The nerve of those doors. Sneak past it? Let's magic it open. You twiddle your fingers and magically unlock the door. Saber-toothed lime. In chamber number 2, you encounter a monster. If it bites you, at least you won't get scurvy. Room number 3 appears to be empty, but you know better. They don't put empty rooms in dungeons, so any room that appears empty must contain something you haven't seen yet. And something you haven't seen yet must be assumed to be a trap. Proceed forward. Trapdoor opens the ceiling, and a giant spooky floating skull descends, making ooh ooh noises. You shudder as you shoulder past. Oh, wow. It did 16 points of spooky damage. Crap. I'm just going to slip over here. Oh, that. Right, yes. I actually have gotten that question a few times. That was actually thanks to Lord Articus gave me the link. Well, actually, he gave someone else the link. I just happened to be like, ooh, I'm snagging that. And that is here. In fact, I should put that in the description of both this and the last one when they're done. So I'll make sure I do that. As has been pointed out, it is bugged. Some things are invisible. Some things are just blank that you should be able to see. So, you know. Let's see. So we were in the big mountains. I was exploring the daily dungeon. You encounter a monster. Okay. Oh, I should have healed. Plain looking treasure chest. Suntan lotion of moxiness. Number 6. Sleaze damage. Dump an entire room of niche adult magazines at you. You pick through them, seeing things you did not want to see. Dun dun dun. So I just need a fight to heal on. Smoke signals, a yelling guy. More and more things are appearing all over my maps. I can't keep up with it all. Oh, thank ye, laddie, for returning me clover, even though everyone's always trying to steal these. I give them to you of my own free will. Enjoy 'em, laddie. Your 10-leaf clover disappears and you get a bowl of lucky charms. Cool. But the important thing is that I can heal. Okay. Now, let's get back out of here and go back down into the daily dungeon. A dairy ooze. An unusually aggressive, milky discharge. It needs sauce. Magic it open. Obviously. A giant moth. This room is occupied by a giant moth. It's like a giant... It's like a giant moth, only bigger. Oh, giant moth. Doesn't appear to have 2 tiny Japanese women with it. Oh, well, if you're not Mothra, then what am I worried about? Another plain-looking treasure chest. How deep is the daily dungeon? We're to chamber 11 already. Ow, God, every time they just blast me. So far, the doors haven't been a problem. You twiddle your fingers to magically unlock the door. Unfortunately, your twiddling wasn't deft enough to avoid triggering a trap. A big rusty spike shoots out of the floor at the base of the door, stabbing your foot. Ah, well, now we're going to need tetanus. I'm going to hit 0 again. Holy crap. Full size array to reveal a moat of raw sewage. Unfortunately, it's the section of the floor you're standing on at the time. Grumbling, you crawl out of it, then realize you crawled out on the wrong side. You continue to grumble and dive back in to swim across. Ew. Ew, no. Now we're going to have to disinfect ourselves. All right. Fill a bathtub with hydrogen peroxide, boil it, and then dive into the boiling fluid. Then do the same, but with pure alcohol. We seem to have enough of the stuff on hand. We still won't be clean enough, though. I tried knocking on this. Nope, still no answer. Couldn't find anything to interact with here. Seems to still be that way. All right. guy. I might check that out. Let's go ahead and check out skills. We have enough again. So nothing has changed here since the last time. So let's see. I can afford everything up to the Curse of Marinara. One of the fundamental tenets of sorcery is that everything is sauce. Literally everything on a basic level behaves like sauce. And you've just learned that souls are no different. They just scream a little more when you cook them. Allows you to gather soul sauce from defeated foes as a passive skill. Advanced sauce crafting must use scrumptious reagents in combination with various food items to cook a wide variety of sauces and salves. This spell allows you to conjure up a chaotic storm of rolling sauces, both burning and freezing your hapless foe, who undoubtedly did not bring both a parka and a fireproof umbrella. Okay. Inner sauce. Inside you was a ceaseless reservoir of seething sauce. And you might have noticed, a lot of people mistake it for heartburn. 2 to 3 MP per adventure. Passive. Let's see. So resistance to all elements plus 2. Okay. The icy glare is alright. I think I should go for inner sauce. I'll take my elemental resistance thingy too. So that's just a passive skill that says I have practically unlimited MP for now. As I get more expensive skills, I'll have to do more. Alright, what do we want to do for our final round of adventures today? Let's find out what this is about. Who's making smoke signals? You approach the source of the smoke signals. You see a haggard, dirty hippie staring sullenly into a dying campfire. Excitement widens his bloodshot eyes as he sees you. Oh, hey, oh, wow, thank God you're here, man. You gotta help me out, man. I come over here to protest the opening of a landfill, and now I'm stuck here, man. You mean the old landfill? The one that's been here for like 30 years? I don't even know where it is because like everyone stopped using it 8 years ago when seaside towns started dumping all their garbage into the ocean. Yeah, like our intelligence was a bit out of date. That's pouring them into the sea is way worse. Like really bad. Like I don't even know where to begin with this. How'd you get there? And why are you stuck? Well, that's a funny story. I made a boat out of banana leaves, and after I landed and found I was too late to protest the landfill, I got bored, so I smoked some of the boat to see if it would do anything. And did it? Did it what, man? Did what do anything? Oh, not that I can tell, man. I got real paranoid a few minutes ago, though, so I built this fire to get somebody's attention to help me, and I didn't want to do any damage to this beautiful forest, so I used the rest of the boat to build the fire. Okay. What specifically do you need me to do? Oh, you're like in a hurry? Oh, that's totally cool, man. I get that. I need you to go over to the landfill and find me a sustainable boat, you know, like reused or recycled or reduced or something. I do it myself, but the whole place is lousy with junk sprites, and like, I'm a relaxer, not a fighter, man. You want me to go into the landfill? Why would I want to do that? Why would I want to go into a landfill? That's a good way to get yourself all kinds of problems you'd have to go to the hospital to solve. Oh my gosh, this goes on and on and on. Deep in the darker, denser, junglier parts of the distant woods, you encounter a man dressed in the typical khaki plus fedora garb of the professional archaeologist. He turns as you approach and gestures for you to come closer. "Hey there," he says with a firm handshake. "Dr. Henry Fanning, Ph.D. Call me Dakota." Okay, if you're sure that's what you want, you're an archaeologist, I presume? That's right, kid, and I'm on the brink of a major discovery. You look around, but you don't see anything of obvious archaeological interest. Just a sheer stone cliff covered with vines and moss. I suppose it's a nice cliff as cliffs go, but look up, kid. You take a couple of steps back and crane your neck and see that the cliff is actually the base of an ancient stone building, possibly some kind of temple. There are stone steps at the top of the platform, but they end abruptly at the cliff edge. Dakota nods as you look back at him. Yeah, I figure the steps were lost through a combination of erosion, earthquakes, and later civilizations quarrying the stone. Later civilizations are always greedy bastards. Listen, I need a hand getting up there. I'm a decent climber, but this wall is far too sheer to just monkey up it. What do you expect me to do? I mean, I can give you a boost, or... You're an adventurer, right? So your job is basically to run errands for people? Excuse me, but we call those quests. Ah, sure, right. Okay, I've got a quest for you. See all those vines growing on the rock? I would climb up with those, but they need strengthening. So I need you to pick up a couple of things for me. Okay? First, I need a bendy soda straw. I think there's a sort of demon, a fallen archfiend that carries them. What did a demon want with a bendy straw? Look, kid, ask one yourself. I'm not a demonologist. I also know that need some very powerful high-octane plant food. I got some of that. And lastly, a sewing needle. Where do I find one of those? Good grief, do I have to tell you everything? You're the adventurer, kid. Go adventure one up. A sewing kit or something should be standard gear for you guys, I would think. Probably sell them in vending machines. Anyway, I'll wait here till you get back. Alright. So I guess we're going to finish up with the old landfill. 1 second. Honestly, I'm still so new to phones, I'm not even sure. Okay, here's the messages. Alright, we're on a 15-minute clock now. Let's do this. I was in the daily dungeon. I was messing around in there. I don't know what to... Shush you. But, I don't know. We're gonna do this now. You are a pest. I'm on a clock. I don't have time for you. Get back under the covers. Lay down. Go to sleep. Junk sprites are a little bit like fairies, and a little bit like gnomes, and a little bit like bearded weirdo geniuses who hang around in maker spaces. And who calls their workshops maker spaces? His particular junk stripe is adept at bending things. Not air, water, or fire, though. Mostly metal. In fact, exclusively metal. He's even bent himself a pair of aluminum underwear. So if you don't like him, you can bite his shiny metal. I was wondering if we were heading towards a Futurama reference. Although earthbenders do use metal when they're really freaking good. Unless it's Legend of Korra, where apparently anyone can bend metal. But I didn't really bother with that series. Alright. Give it one last turn or you may regret it later. Oh, all right. Hold on. We'll go back. We'll do that real fast. Fat loot token. Is that it? Is that the end of it? Oh, okay. Wow, that was the end of it. Oh, how about that? I had no idea I was right at the end. Okay. There sure are a lot of quests open to me right now. Is there anything else here? Oh, here we go. Junk Sprite Ladle Melter. Junk Sprites are a little like, little like pixies, a little like fairies, and a little like that guy you work with who has a fully functional forge in his house so he can make swords on the weekends. A Junk Sprite melts all the scrap metal down so he can cold cast it into various new and exciting weapons. Well, I'd love to buy some of your weapons. The Junk Sprites have a hippie urge to turn junk into something else, but at least the Junk Sprites go for useful and deadly over looks great twisted in my dreads, man. What? Really? I don't know. I gave up on it after a few episodes. I really enjoyed Avatar: The Last Airbender, and Legend of Korra. I got far enough to realize that it was going to be its own show. And I was like, oh, okay, then. Like I wanted more. I was in the mood for more Avatar: The Last Airbender. I wasn't in the mood for something completely different. And it was clearly going to be something completely different. So, you know. Is that the author? Apparently so. Never even heard of someone melting metal into their dreadlocks. I don't know. That's weird. Does anyone actually do that? Because that does not sound normal to me. Okay, Junk Sprites are kind of like gnomes, only with wings and torsos, and without the weird speech impediment. They share a love for tinkering and crafting with their gnomish cousins, though, and a similar love of beating the stuffing out of people who interrupt their tinkering. This particular Junk Sprite sharpens pieces of metal to upcycle into semi-lethal crafts. He was just turning some tin cans into shurikens, and now you've provided a target for him to test them out on. Junk can shurikens. Darn. I was like, maybe it's all really weak because everything is going down super easily right now, and then it just kicks my ass. It's like, oh, never mind then. Fine, we'll continue blasting them. A funky junk key. What is this? You're walking past one of the piles of scrap metal in the landfill when suddenly that junk key on you just begins to rattle around in your sack. You pull it out and is wrenched out of your hands by some powerful magnetic force. It slams into place next to a somewhat door-shaped chunk of sheet metal, which grinds slowly into the ground, revealing a passage into the junk heap. You go to the door and it closes behind you. Just too late for you to realize you left the key outside. Oh, well. This passage, like many passages, is dark and splits in three ways. The left branch smells decidedly bathroomy. The middle branch sounds like someone left a television on somewhere in that direction, and the white branch is warm. Let's follow the warmth. This must be the Junk Sprite's workshop area, or foundry, or sauna. The walls seem to be made out of greater than usual concentration of rusty toolboxes. There's a big tractor hubcap hanging like a gog near the entrance, and it's really hot. There's an old billboard of a puffing wizard cigar company hangs on a nearby wall. Well, a wizard sign. I'll have that then. Bzzzt. another funky junk key. Let's bang the hubcap. You grab a hammer and bang the gong before you have a chance to get on it. The deafening reverberations drive you out of the room and then the den entirely. Worse homes and gardens. What, we couldn't afford better homes and gardens? Alright, let's try the toolboxes. Junk bonds. No! Don't buy junk bonds! Yes, some people make a fortune out of that, but it will never be you. You'll always be the one who loses their shirt. I should probably heal. Another muscle point. So I've gained an absurd amount of stats today. Okay. Well, we still have enough. Maybe we'll find what we're looking for. Something that can be used as a boat. Aha! A funky key. Let's try center. This would be a comfortably appointed den. If your idea of comfort was a couch made of jagged scrap metal and an old black and white TV tuned to a static and shrieking channel. Or a certain definition of comfortable. No wonder the television isn't working. It looks like it's got a large metal pole from a clothesline where the antenna should be. This is a dumb idea. You have no choice but to leave. Of course. But then again, I knew that would happen. Hacksaw metal. Melter. Pipe bender. Alright. Tangle of copper wire. Bunch of copper wire out of random holes in patchwork metal walls. They probably weren't serving any important purpose. You're lucky you didn't just electrocute yourself. There are people who try to steal copper wire out of abandoned buildings. Sometimes they get themselves killed because it turns out that there still is power. Oh, let's see. Old clothesline pole. Making the television's reception only slightly worse. Alright, we're probably running out here. Dun 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 dun. Ooh, a new level! We're level 8. Oh, sir. Ooh, wow, okay. I'm out of adventures, but I have a key! Okay, well, we'll have to explore the bathroom area later. For now, I'll sell this stuff off later. I gotta go. But, let me see. Bent scrap metal. Huh, gives you armor plated. Okay, let's try to eat. I don't think I can. I've pretty much eaten myself full. We can drink something, though. How about thoroughly aged brandy? It's decent, apparently. I could try mixing things, but... I drink this. 3 adventures gained. Oh, wow. That's a pretty good amount of magicalness. Okay, we're done. That's it. And I'll see you all tomorrow as we continue with this game. So, thank you so much for all the buffs and foods and all this stuff. The egg beater. Still haven't found this island. I wonder if the game is going to offer up multiple maps and areas. I'm kind of expecting it. I feel like I'm still in the noob area, kinda. There's still a ton of places I haven't explored all over the place. Like half the buildings in this town. Not going to worry about any of this right now. Ooh, Hyrule! Well, I mean, who doesn't want to hang out in Hyrule? Germ-free clan. In this game, there's no such thing as germ-free. Ferengi Commerce Authority. Wow. I have to brush up on the rules of acquisition. The average clan. Seal Clubber's Order. OCDs of Chaos. Keep entropy at bay. Join us. But wipe your feet first. 2 Seal Clubbers guilds. Really? Is Seal Clubber like the most popular class or something? From what I've been hearing, it sounded like everyone liked accordion thieves. Well, we'll worry. Oh, the Clockwork Maid? I have no idea what it does. I'm kind of nervous about using things that might be irreplaceable, because I don't know anything. We place the Clockwork Maid in the campsite and wind her up. She immediately starts cleaning things in a very mechanical and efficient way. Oh. Well, thank you. What did you clean up? What did you do? Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Next time. Ah, okay. Speed runs. I see. So, until next time and every time, we'll check out clans and who knows what else next time. We'll finish the junkyard. Maybe we'll become so powerful that we can adventure down in this, or find a way to deal with the stench of stench places. Anyway, until next time and every time, this is Hadriex signing off. Bye.